Well, I may not have finished the game last week, but I'll definitely finish it this week. Assuming that anyone cares what you say about anything, whether you finish the game or not. Alright, that was odd. I don't know what it was, but without further ado, let's discover Fight Club.
Rule 1 of Fight Club! Rule 6, hand over the shirt too.
Nobody wants to see that. There! Not a shirt. Can I get on with the review, please?
Rule 2 of Fight Club, don't talk about
You are talking about Fight Club just simply by listing off all of these rules. So, therefore, you're breaking your own rules. Look, you can deal with this one of two ways. Either go away and stop breaking your own rules, or acknowledge that I am talking about a game. And I'm not even going to say the name, it's just a game. Not any given particular club, only a game. Thank you. Now, before we get started, I need to open with a confession. I've never seen this movie. Yeah, I know it's a little ridiculous. I went to school for media, and yet I've never seen probably one of the most iconic and well-known movies of its generation. But I tried to watch it twice, I just couldn't stand it. Doesn't that leave you with high hopes for the game? But hey, let's take a look at the back of the box. Maybe that'll tell me what I'm getting myself into. And now I'm just disturbed. The game proudly touts shocking visuals of bones breaking and realistic depiction of facial deformation and bruising. And they put these two claims first and foremost. For perspective, Mortal Kombat, a game series known for gore, did not introduce X-ray moves showing broken bones until the remake in 2011. This game came out in 2004. This means it was doing something so disturbing that it took 7 years for Mortal Kombat to catch up.
Yeah!
Do I have to play this? Can't you play it instead and I'll just
Rule
watch
4 of Fight Club, 2 guys to a fight.
What a surprise. Fine, let's start this. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it's a fighting game. What's really surprising is the cutscenes. All the Foley is there as if it was intended to be a fully animated video, but instead it's jumping still images. Meanwhile, the fighting controls are clunky. That's the only word I have for it. Moves won't go off for no discernible reason, and I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh, dear God! How can you enjoy this? Oh, dude, I can't do this. How long to beat says it's gonna be 10 hours long?
Rule 7, the fight goes on as long as it needs to.
If you know the story of the movie, you'll understand the game. You're a random person existing in the background of the story, and its events somewhat affect you. You're through fight after fight trying to reach Tyler, and with each fight the computer cheats more and more.
Maybe you just need to get good.
Maybe I should deck you.
Rule 5, 1 fight at a time.
This isn't a button! Look! It is literally cheating! It strings together combos that can't actually go together. It cancels attacks when I use a counter, and there is no way to cancel an attack in motion. It begins attacking animations as time begins before I'm allowed to put in commands. It can reverse grabs. It can counter with perfect accuracy. It can attack in the right direction even if I'm moving back and forth around it, even if the attack animation was already in motion when I sidestepped. Name a way a computer can cheat, it didn't.
Tap out if you want, boy. Rule 3.
Listen, I beat the game.
For once.
There's no real story to speak of, so I wouldn't bother replaying it. Even naming my guy Bruce and having him use martial arts didn't matter. I couldn't even see a difference in the fighting style between my character and every other character, so unless everybody uses martial arts style, then it's a poorly designed system. You see a cutscene that has nothing to do with your character, but I'm led to understand is a condensation of the end of the movie, and that's the game.
See, was that so hard?
1 hour. 1 hour to get through the game! I could always play arcade mode too, but why would I want to with broken controls? I could have played online back in the day, but that sounds even worse. Where on earth is how long to beat getting a 10-hour completion time from? It only took an hour because the computer kept cheating too much for me to win several times in a row before I do what I was already doing and destroy the computer without trying. I expected a bad game, but yikes! And I also just want to throw in that if that's how the movie ends, definitely never watching it to the end. That's an insult to the mentally damaged, to be absolutely blunt. Happy? Give me back my shirt!
Rule 8 of Fight Club, boy.
How many rules do you have?
It's your first night, you gotta fight. And you were right. That was no fight.
No. Let's discover Fight Club.
Rule 1 of Fight Club.
I winced. Like the second you popped up. Ah, that's my bad.
I missed your mouth anyway.
Yeah, I noticed. My nose hurts.
Rule 7. Fight goes on as long as it needs to.
I don't know my next line.
Rule 2 of Fight Club.
The rule to a Fight Club, don't talk about.
What was rule 1?
Rule 2 is again, don't talk about Fight Club.
Really?
Yes.
Rule 1 of Fight Club.
Perfect. I'll let you get that off.
Deliberately used my least sticky duct tape.